ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mitchell Kobzev, and today we present to you a new show called The Mystery of Custodia, specifically made for online use in the classic film noir. Lyrical words combined with melodious singing will take you to the eerie underbelly of the school and have a finale of great proportions. But first, a few rules of the theater. Number 1, please do not use flash photography, for it will ruin the experience for others. Number 2, note that you will not be responsible for the consequences you may face if you leave hot sauce and Diet Coke stains on the couch cushions. In case of an emergency, climb over brothers and sisters, find the nearest exit, and get out of Dodge. Reminder that this is a musical, but please leave the singing to the professionals on your screen. Do not try this at home without proper training. Our journey begins with the semi-famous Skip Sinwell giving the news of the day.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Skip Sinwell, your beloved Campus Chronicles beat reporter, speaking truth to power and morning announcements to middle schoolers. Our top stories today: multiple cheerleaders have confessed to participating in a human pyramid scheme. The possum that lives on the roof of the school, is it getting smarter? And finally, 2 staff members haven't been seen in several days. I'm referring specifically to our beloved Miss Linda, the lunch lady, best known for her chocolate cherry chimichangas, and our janitor, Mr. Humphrey, best known for his ominous scowl and secretive waste management habits. In a stunning and potentially related turn of events, our school drama teacher, Miss McGeary, has been moved to the custodial department, which the administration reports is due to budget cuts and not due to the mysteriously missing janitor. Seems suspicious if you ask me, and if you ask me, you should always ask me. We now go to Miss McGeary for a comment on what's going on.
And now a word from Ms. McGarry.
Hello there, students, fellow faculty, the possum. I would like to reassure all of you that my new custodial position is not a demotion, but a lateral move to an equally important position. Like a jazz square that stops halfway through. A jazz line, if you will. I believe that keeping our school clean is just as noble as keeping our school artistic. And when life gives you lemons, you should make a lemon meringue pie. I mean, I've never successfully made a lemon meringue pie, but they're very tricky. And anyways, it's nice to have goals. Look, what I'm trying to say is, if anybody has what it takes for the job, it's me.
Cleaning is just like theater, and don't say that it's not. When I'm up, I'll channel Shakespeare, and I'll cry, "Out, damned spot!" Custodians are theater artists, the school's their masterpiece, and like theater directors, they're sick of seeing Grease. Oh, I'll sweep like Dick Van Dyke and have a tap break now and then. Then I'll plunge into the toilet like Javert into the Seine. The Seine. Cleaning is just like theater, and art that's truly fine. So fetch the Windex and the squeegee, 'cause it's my time to shine.
So in conclusion, don't cry for me, student body. And I'll have you know that I've been plotting the most important event of the year. No, the century. So put that in your pan and cook it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go clean up the fax kitchen because someone has accidentally spilled a bunch of lemons and eggs and lemon meringue pie filling. No idea who did it. Ciao!
This has been a word from Ms. McGarry.
Hey, Drama Gang, Foster here, holding Ginger the Goldfish, or the remains of Ginger the Goldfish. She kicked the bucket this week. Now, I know what you're thinking. Isn't it kind of weird to carry your dead fish around school? Well, I'll tell you what's weird. The things going on at this school. Lunch Lady Linda and the janitor gone missing. Miss McGarry, suddenly a custodian? Ginger and I are headed to the one place where you can both flush a fish and flush out a mystery. Custodia. That's right, Janitor Humphrey's secret lair at the back of the school. Now, I know what you're thinking. Foster, no one knows what's in Custodia. No one's allowed in Custodia. Janitor Humphrey doesn't like kids going near Custodia. Or going near anything. But now, grumpy Mr. Humphrey's gone, Lunch Lady Linda's vanished, and Miss McGarry is refusing to spill the dirt on her new janitor job, which is presumably a lot of dirt. And you guys know, I love a mystery. So here I am, alibi in hand, recording this video in case I get caught skipping second period. Ginger here is my plausible deniability. And also my friend who's dead. Not necessarily in that order, but look, this is important. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad Miss McGarry is keeping such a positive attitude about this. But auditions for the school musical start tomorrow. And if she's not here to lead the drama club, our show will be directed by... Coach Bradshaw! Coach Bradshaw! He once asked me what jerseys they wear in Jersey Boys. Ugh. So I'm telling you, Drama Gang, I'm not just going to Custodia for myself. I'm going there for all of us. And my dead fish. And maybe myself.
I've always loved a mystery. They're pretty much the bomb. I used to stay up reading Sherlock, then interrogate my mom. Oh, mysteries are daunting, yes, they're filled with fear and doubt. But my dead fish and I are gonna figure one out.
Isn't that right, Ginger? Ginger? Oh, right.
I'm not a stranger to a mystery. Just check out all my logs. There's an abandoned dugout at the school and a freezer full of frogs. But no one's faced Custodia, so dark and probably cursed. But my dead fish and I, yes, my dead fish and I, yes, this dead fish and I will have to be the first.
Be careful, Foster. I don't want to exaggerate, but literally everything I've heard about, thought about, or talked about for the past forever is the fact that Mr. Humphrey and Lunch Lady Linda vanished into thin air. I don't want to make any baseless speculatory remarks, but for all we know, she suffered a gruesome fate too horrible for words. So all I'm saying is be careful down there and don't do anything crazy. I know you can be a little dramatic, so I'm begging you, please, just tone it down. Oh no, okay, I see what I did there, but I have a calming technique for situations just like these, and it works like this. There's something here that we don't know, it's really overwhelming, so let's use a little logic and we'll be okay. Mr. Humphrey's awful shifty, put the odds at 50-50, either nothing's wrong or there was foul play. Frankly, when I think about it, something starts to stink about it. Nothing is for sure, but now I got a hunch. Mr. Humphrey is a killer, he took Linda just to kill her. Now Lunch Lady Linda, sweet Lunch Lady Linda, her Lunch Lady Linda has his lunch.
Drama gang, I know school just let out for the day, but this is an emergency video call. Carrie, I think you're right. Something seriously weird is happening in Custodia. Not only did I not see Miss McGarry down there, but it was all dark, and I had to use my phone flashlight to flush Ginger down what was either a custodial sink or a bathtub for small, unusually shaped children. But anyway, as I was about to leave, I saw this. A wallet. And I thought, it couldn't have been Janitor Humphreys. He hasn't been at school all week. But then, I saw his ID inside. And this creepy poem. I promise I will keep you safe. I'll watch over you until you die. You'll never be far from my sight. We share the ties that bind. Ugh. Ooh. So I'm thinking three things here. 1, Mr. Humphrey may still be in Custodia. 2, if he is, but I didn't run into him, then Custodia may be bigger than we ever imagined. We're talking secret tunnels big. 3, if this poem is about Lunch Lady Linda and she's gone missing, she could be in serious danger. And 3, the reprise. Since Miss McGarry's been acting so sketchy lately, we can't rule out the option that she's in on the whole thing. Look, I don't want Coach Brockjaw directing the musical any more than you guys do. Let's ask Carrie, who runs defense, on a chorus line. Oh. But with school musical auditions tomorrow, that leaves us 24 hours to find out if we can trust Miss McGarry. So I am calling on the whole drama club to team up and help me figure out what Mr. Humphrey's up to, where Lunch Lady Linda is, and just what's going on here. The only problem, I am not allowed to use more than 15 minutes of video chat a day ever since that live digital reading we did of Angels in America. Parts 1 and 2. Now my parents monitor all of my social apps. Does anyone have any idea how we can talk confidentially?
Foster, I'm glad you asked. As it happens, I've been working on an app just for drama kids. It's like YouTube, but better, more confidential. And the algorithms don't keep recommending I watch the cast of Riverdale do ASMR with slime. We can chat on as long as we want to. And the only way to access the app is by answering passcode questions that only us drama club kids would know the answers to. Like, who got spun off the turning table during Luna's 2 years ago? Ashley Newman. Who got trapped in the Milky Way during Into the Woods? Ashley Newman. What broke down during Grease and had to be carried off stage? Trick question. Both the car and Ashley Newman. I'm telling you guys, this app is a game changer. To answer any other questions you may have, he is my assistant Lane with a helpful presentation.
Does the concept of a Snapchat fill your mom and dad with fright? Do you have to clear your browsing history every single night? We must communicate, stay up to date, no matter where we are. My friends, there is an app for that, and it's spelled THEATER. Theater, a drama, gossip, whisper, sharing stuff with each other. It's super fun and quite secure. Theater, like a trendy app, it ends in really gonna cause a stir. So log on now to Theater. Whew, did you get all that? I really don't know why we didn't just use a PowerPoint. I need some water.
Hey followers, it's Maddox here. Fellow drama club members. It can be so hard to remember I'm not running an immensely successful foods review channel when I normally am running an immensely successful foods review channel. I'm sure you all can imagine the stress. But as the resident foodie of the drama club, I wanted to hop on this new app. Thanks Techie and Lane. And let everyone know they should savor their Salisbury steak today. Because from now on, the cafeteria will only be serving one option, fish. I overheard one of the lunch ladies whispering it today in line. She said, and I quote, "There's only going to be one option, fish. Can you believe that?" Can you believe that? Maybe it's due to budget cuts. Maybe it's due to the disappearance of lunch lady Linda. All I know is, if you want more food news, or as I like to call it, views, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Oh shoot, I did it again.
Maddox, dinner time. Your dinosaur chicken nuggets are ready.
Mommy, not in front of my friends.
Okay guys, Terry here. Please don't think I'm dramatic like my sister Carrie, but I was at home feeding my cats dinner when I saw all your messages, and I immediately rushed right back to school, where I'm already searching Custodia for more clues. I don't know what Mr. Humphrey did to make lunch lady Linda disappear, or how Miss McGarry got tricked into taking his old job, but if you ask me, we can't trust that grouchy janitor as far as we can throw him. I mean, if the entire drama club teamed up, we could probably throw him a couple of yards, but then he'd be really grouchy. I heard that if a teacher ever looks at him funny, he leaves a caution, wet floor sign outside their classroom for a week, even if it's not a wet floor. How messed up is that? Wait a second. What are these? Oh no. These are Lunch Lady Linda's, and what's this? Where does that go? OMG. I'm starting to panic. Okay, what was that calming technique my sister taught me? Didn't it go like... There's so much here that we don't know, it's really overwhelming, so let's use a little logic so we don't get scared. All of Linda's things are here, which honestly is kinda queer, but maybe she just wanted different clothes to wear. And they're almost without a map, and maybe this is all a trap, and Mr. Humphrey planted this to catch me too. What novel exercise, now I'm breaking out knives. Tell my cats I bid them adieu.
Guys, I have huge clues news, or as I call it, clues. So I was at the mall tonight, right? Because I wanted to swing by GameStop and get the new game Animal Flossing. You know, the one with the really cute animals that do fun victory dances and fight each other to the death. Except, I had to get my older sister to drive me, and she wanted to go to the jewelry store. So while I was standing there waiting for her to stop talking about, I don't know, ear bracelets or whatever, I see it. A ring box labeled Elmer Humphrey. Now, I don't know Mr. Humphrey's first name for certain, but I've read enough books to know if your name is Elmer, you're most certainly a cranky old man. And Mr. Humphrey is a very cranky old man. Oh, and get this. It said one to rule them all on the lid. So here's what I'm thinking is going on here. Mr. Humphrey is An evil wizard! Huh? Do you guys think this could be anything? Look, I'm just spitballing here. Add me on animal flossing. Peace! Oh!
Hey everyone, this is Gloria. Tara gave me the key earlier when we were rehearsing for tomorrow's auditions. She's okay, by the way, just a little nervous. And so am I. I so hope we don't have to audition for Coach Bokcha. One time, I'd asked him if he'd ever seen Chicago, and he said, the Bulls or the Cubs. And I'll admit, did Terry ever mention it was my birthday when we hung out? No. And did any of you mention it? On a day, which I might add is almost over? Also no. But here I am anyway, trying to find the key. I'll fit into one of these doors. Wait. This is it. This is the door. Oh my gosh, you guys did remember my birthday. You're the best drama club ever. I'm so sorry I doubted any of you. At last I feel my life's complete, and it feels so good, it tastes so sweet. I've watched other people's birthdays every year since I was 9, and now finally someone remembers. Oh. So you didn't remember my birthday. Then who put these balloons here? Did the janitor know it was my birthday? Did the possum? I think I need some alone time.
Good morning, everyone. And by everyone, I mean the Drama Club. And by good morning, I mean JJHS. I'm Skip Sinwell, your beloved Campus Chronicles beat reporter, here with some breaking in news. That's right, I found out about your unprofessional little investigation, and I've infiltrated your so-called secret application. Using Drama Club secrets as credentials? You forget those secrets aren't so secret when you have to review every single production for the Campus Chronicles. Well, I personally find this all a complete affront to the good name of investigative journalism, so I will be commencing my own official investigation. I did not take one semester of journalism to be outscooped by some theater nerds in tap shoes. More details at 11, or whenever I feel like it.
Sorry about that. Just some technical difficulties. If everyone wouldn't mind updating our apps, we're going to go ahead and remove some pesky bugs and unauthorized access. Due to popular demand from the Drama Club, we have also added more videos in which the cast of Riverdale do ASMR to slime. I hope you all remember this when I need money to launch my first startup. Now, another school day is beginning, and if you haven't gotten to a lot of this by 3 p.m. today, we'll all be auditioning for Coach Brockjaw, the man who once asked me if Pippin was about some guy named Scotty. Everyone, get cracking! And since the app's about to be down for a second, Lane, cover for me.
Theater, some issues with our processor, but think of just how much more fun we'll have in version 1.1. Updating without a hitch, 3 hours left. Oh, that's a glitch. Thanks for your patience, ma'am or sir. We'll see you soon on theater.
I can't believe I'm just expected to make these up on the fly now.
I need to be paid more.
And now for a word from our sponsors.
Wow, it worked. Thanks, Speech in the Box.
Do you ever use your phone when you aren't supposed to? Just bring this handy cell phone accessory that will lock up your phone so you don't get distracted by it.
Please put your phone away. We're at a restaurant.
I'm sorry.
Berkeley, I've already asked you once. Can you please put your phone away?
Sorry, I want to
Actually, I have this handy dandy cell phone accessory pouch. Now, you won't get distracted while we're at dinner.
And this is for $12.99 plus tax, tip, no free shipping, and some assembly required. Thank you for buying this product.
Cell phone locking pouch available at your local electronics store.
I'm so bored. I wish there was something to make me happy. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. My friend got me something called laughing lotion. Let me see if it works. Wow, that was fun. That actually does work. You should try this.
Man, I'm so bored. Maybe I can try these superhero snickerdoodles? Okay, here goes nothing. Choo! Oh, wowzers! I'm a sailor! Now I can protect all the animals of the gray water. This is so fun. I'm gonna try the red one next. Achoo! Hot fudge! I'm Lava Girl. Now I can protect all the volcanoes. Oh yeah! Achoo! Okay, superhero snickerdoodles in all your local stores for $2.99. Side effects may include as laughitis, snickerdoodle, toodaloo!
We now resume the mystery of Custodia.
Hey everyone, I've got some big news.
Put your phone down.
Sorry. I'm recording this from my first period library study hall. I just overheard a group of teachers whispering, which I, for one, think is a very suspicious thing to do in a library. Which I should know, because I'm being very suspicious right now. I couldn't make out everything, but it sounded like they said, that sneaky man, something, captured her. Something, I can't believe, something, murmur something, honor, I would, something, honor, this whole thing, mysterious whispering, fiasco. Then Coach Brockjaw said, I don't think we can trust McGarry with something this important. I think Miss McGarry got caught up with lunch lady Linda's disappearance and some sort of wicked librarian teacher janitor cult. And I think Brockjaw pushed her to do it so he could take over the musical.
No phones allowed.
See? That's extremely wicked. We only have one short day to help Miss McGarry before she gets caught up in something bad. For good.
Whichever girl is still talking, you will be given detention.
I'm not that girl.
Hey, Danny here. Some of you may not recognize me because I play in the pit band, which means I basically spend half my life in a tiny room underground. But I'm also in the drama club, and I'm as dedicated to finding out the truth about Custodia as the rest of you. Mostly because a secret network of tunnels under the school would be very helpful to me, as there's hardly any room in the pit band for my mini fridge, my toaster oven, or my hammock. My life is very hard. That's the bad news. Here's the worst news. I checked the band room after second period jazz ensemble, and I didn't find any clues. I checked everywhere. The office, the rehearsal rooms, even the tuba cases. Nothing. Nada. Fermata. But I can't spend all day looking for clues. Some of us have to practice for the All-State Jazz Ensemble auditions. Wait, what's this? Someone put a new piece of music in my folder. It says, "For the Humphrey event." It's a clue. All right, folks, let's see what this sounds like. Holy Darth Vader, dude, that sounds ominous. Only play ominous music when something bad's about to happen. That's Pit Band 101. Right after, be careful with the toaster oven. Guys, I'm really starting to get worried about Janitor Humphrey.
Is this thing on? Okay, listen, I don't have much time. After Clara mentioned the librarian acting weird, I did what any normal person would do and follow Miss McGarry to her car in the teacher's lot and then hid out of the bush. Now, we all know Miss McGarry's law. Miss McGarry has never once left a building without forgetting at least one thing inside of it. And sure enough, right after she unlocked the car, she realized she left something and went back inside to get it. Now, I'm at her car and I'm going to try to see if I can find a clue in here.
If you change your mind,
I guess adults get to eat fast food whenever they want and then I'll clean it up. I can't wait to tell my mom about that. Wait, I forgot. I'm committing a crime. Nobody tell my mom about this. Look, I know. It says, tiger food, prohibitively expensive. Must find solution? What? What could that possibly mean? What does Ms. McGarry know about tiger food? Wait, my older brother showed me a documentary about someone who feeds people to tigers. Nobody tell my mom about that either. Did Mr. Humphrey feed his lunch Lady Linda too? No, it couldn't be. Wait, Ms. McGarry's coming back. I gotta go. Ooh, a chicken nugget.
Hey, I guess I should explain why I've been hiding in the fax room this whole time. First off, one of these days Miss McGarry is bound to make a successful lemon meringue pie. And I want to be there when that happens. But more importantly, the truth is, I don't think the drama club would like to hear what I have to say about Janitor Humphrey. And that's that I think he's a really nice guy. One day, after late rehearsal, he helped me secure my science fair winning baking soda volcano to the back of my bike. And I've never forgotten how kind that was. You try getting your own baking soda volcano onto the back of your bike. After it erupted, those things are slippery. Sure, he's quiet and doesn't smile all the time, but who does? Well, us theater kids do, but have you met us? We're exhausting, and I think we're all being a little too quick to judge here. Dr. Seuss was awkward, Newton was aloof. Lincoln stood at 6'4" but hardly raised the roof. Meryl Streep's an introvert, so that alone should say sometimes being quiet's okay. Gandhi wasn't chatty, Cher is very shy. Snape seemed scary, then helped Harry frequently not die. With quiet things like cats and trees and yoga, we're so blessed. So for once you theater kids could give it a rest. I mean, sometimes being quiet, a little verbal diet. Often being quiet is best. I mean, best.
Phew, third period dance class was killer today, guys. Ballet, okay, bar work the entire time. Oh my goodness, my legs are gonna fall off, but your heads are gonna fall off when you hear this. I overheard my ballet instructor, Miss Sheila, say that Mr. Humphrey, our janitor, Mr. Humphrey, has killer moves. I know, right? So here's what I'm thinking. The man has killer moves. The man has endless real estate in the form of Custodia. Put those two together, and what do you get? That's right. Janitor Humphrey is running an exclusive, high-end, underground Zumba studio from under the school, and he's forcing Lunch Lady Linda and Miss McGarry to be his backup dancers. And before you say I'm way off base, check this out. I once saw Mr. Humphrey dancing with a broom just like this. Was he as quite as good as me? No. But who is? I rest my case.
Okay guys, I don't have long because I'm supposed to be stocking the canned goods here at the school's food drive. But after what I just learned, I knew to contact you all right away. When I picked these canned goods up from my church last night, I overheard one of the church's volunteers saying this sanctuary is too small for Mr. Humphrey and Lunch Lady Linda's upcoming service. Now when you put it all together with everything we've learned over the past 2 days, it'll finally make sense. Mr. Humphrey and Lunch Lady Linda are both dead. McGarry did it, and now they're having a joint funeral. Oh, it's so sad. These were people who made our days clean and fast, healthy, nutritious. Well, they made our days clean. Now I'll honor them by giving this food to the hungry. Nothing will distract me from, oh my gosh, I'm going late for auditions, bye!
All right, guys, this is it, the moment of truth. I'm here at the drama club office. Miss McGarry is nowhere in sight. And any minute now, Coach Brockshaw will be here to make us all audition for The Greatest Showman. Which I know for a fact, he thinks the documentary about Rob Gronkowski. But I've assembled all the clues we've gathered. And it is time for me to announce my conclusions. When you put together the mysterious disappearances, the wallet, the poem, the key, the fish, the ring box, the balloons, the whispering, the music, the tiger food, the dancing, and the service, it all becomes clear. Mr. Humphrey turned Lunch Lady Linda into tiger food so that he can serve mercury-filled fish in the cafeteria to clear out the school so that he can use it for his Lord of the Rings themed Zumba dancing club. And also, they're both dead? What's the use? We failed. I've failed. I really don't know what we're going to do about all this, or where Miss McGarry's even disappeared off to. I guess I wasn't cut out to solve mysteries after all. At least Ginger can't see how far I've fallen. Oh, Ginger. I thought I'd love a mystery, a chance to use my brain. But nothing here is making sense, and Ginger's down the drain. I guess I'm not cut out for this, so much to my dismay. My dead fish and I'd better call it a day. Well, I guess I better go pick out a dress for Lunch Lady Linda's funeral service. Wait! That's it! Dress! Service! And what's this? I'm getting another video from Skip Sinwell? No way, Skip! You are not cracking this investigation before me!
Good afternoon, everyone. With an eye for justice and an impeccable sense of timing, I have chosen now as the time to reveal the findings from my investigation. This just in, all members of the drama club are being asked to report immediately to Custodia. Okay, let's see. How old do you have to be to win the Pulitzer Prize for Investigative Journalism? 23? What if you get a note from your parents? Oh, come on! Oh, come on!
Finally, you've all arrived. Welcome to Custodia Drama Club, and don't expect to leave anytime soon. I know you've been on a crazy hunt to find out some very personal information about some members of our staff. Well, the first thing you should know is, it's none of your business what the adults do in their personal time. The second thing you should know is... Wait, why are you looking at me like that? Hold on. Sorry, this basement is damp, and there are leaks everywhere, so I have to wear this hoodie. Now, where was I? Oh, right. Since you'll all find out soon anyways, I wanted to be the one to tell you. Mr. Humphrey and Lunch Lady Linda, who by the way is just called Linda, will be getting married tomorrow. What's that, Foster? You already knew? Well, I bet you didn't know this, that I, being the best director in the city, have been acting as their wedding planner and master of ceremonies. You figured that out too? Well, I'll count that as a victory in our education system, so you're welcome. Anyway, that's why I haven't been around a lot. I've been trying to keep a low profile while running a high profile gig. Auditions will of course be postponed so I can give you all the attention you both deserve and clearly demand. I would have notified you earlier, but an artist can't be expected to keep track of anything, especially not while they're imagining, planning, and executing the greatest exotic animal-themed pescatarian wedding this middle school has ever seen. And another thing, I know many of you have some harsh things to say about Mr. Humphrey, but I want you all to know that if he ever seems tired or grumpy, it's because he works 2 jobs so he can send his money to the Give a Kid a Crock Foundation, making sure every child in Eastern Europe has both a slow cooker and a pair of soft, ugly shoes. He also volunteers at animal shelters in his spare time. And he always makes sure to keep our theater's first aid kit well stocked for Ashley Newman. Still, I must confess, Mr. Humphrey has saved several of our musicals. When the turntable began throwing actors willy-nilly in Les Mis, Mr. Humphrey fixed it. When the car broke down in Greece and began to spew wiper fluid across the stage, Mr. Humphrey cleaned it up. And when Ashley Newman cried so much on the closing night of Matilda that her salty tears threatened to discolor the stage, it was Mr. Humphrey who desalinated the floorboards. So, in conclusion, don't jump to conclusions, and don't judge a book by its cover. Now pay attention. I have a song for this wedding ceremony I want you all to learn, and it goes a little something like this.
You had yourself an escapade, you reached the finish line, but with every step along the way you misread every sign. You thought that your custodian was a ghost who haunts the halls, but you never took the time to see behind those coveralls. What if you flipped the magnifying glass for another point of view? 'Cause you think you know when you just don't know, no, you don't have a clue, no, no. You think you know when you just don't know, no, you don't have a clue.
Good morning, everyone. Our top stories today. The Cross Country Club has decided to rename themselves in the spirit of honesty and will now be known as Cross a Good Portion of Town Club. The possum that lives on the roof of the school has learned how to fill out a Scantron. And last, but certainly not least, school bells weren't the only bells pealing through these halls last night. A wedding occurred, which this reporter correctly predicted, as Lunch Lady Linda walked down the cafeteria to marry Mr. Humphrey, accompanied by a flash mob from our very own drama club. Music was provided by Danny and the rest of the pit band, and flower girl duties were handled by Ashley Newman, until halfway up the aisle when she remembered she was allergic to most flowers, and had to be escorted out by medical professionals. Sometimes a flair of the dramatic is needed, and this reporter is grateful for the drama club for sending me on my greatest investigative inquiry to date, and for keeping everyone on their toes, not least of all, themselves. The whole school was in attendance, as were many members of the local dance company, which Linda and Mr. H are both card-carrying members. The bride wore white with a hairnet, and the groom traded his typically dirty coveralls for some slightly cleaner coveralls. We wish these two lovebirds all the best as they begin their new life together. And we here at Campus Chronicles would like to editorialize on one last note.